Hello again. We got interrupted, but here we go. We were talking about how if we look at the numbers in the problem, if we add them, that's the same as the B term. And if we multiply them, it's the same as the C term. And it works for all of these sections. And so today we're going to work on going backwards. We're going to have these answers. We're going to have the whole answer. And we're going to need to work backwards to find what those two numbers are. And so we're going to use this fact. This is the important part here. We add to find B. We multiply to find C. We add to find B, and we multiply to find C. So I'm hoping that you'll write that down in your notebook. We're going to add the two factors to find the B term. We multiply the two factors to find C, which means when we try to go backwards, we're going to be brainstorming. This is a guess and check process. We're going to be brainstorming numbers that multiply to be C and add to be B. So here we go. Here's our first problem. When you're doing this, I'm going to ask you to please set up this table. Just like we practiced, or just like I talked about a second ago, we are going to find the factors. That means the numbers that multiply to be C and add to be B. We're looking for those two numbers. So in this case, you first have to identify B and C. In this case, B is 6 and C is 8. So when I'm doing this, I'm going to find the factors of 6 that add to be 8, because that's, oh, I'm wrong. Oh dear. The factors of C. C is 8. So we're going to find the factors of 8. Numbers that multiply to be 8, that add to be 6. I'm so sorry. Add to be B, multiply to be C. Okay, so we have to then brainstorm. What numbers multiply to be 8? Well, 8 times 1. And then we're going to add them. 8 plus 1 is 8 plus 1 is 9, and we needed to equal 6. So this is not the right factor. Then we have to think of other two numbers that multiply to be 8. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 plus 2 is 6. That's what I wanted. I wanted them to multiply to be 8 and add to be 6. And so what we do, this is the magical part. What we're going to do is we know the general form for these problems are binomials, multiplying two binomials. And we found the two numbers. So because the letter is X, I'm going to put an X in the front here. And then I'm going to put a 4 on one side and a 2 on the other. Because 4 times 2 is 8 and 4 plus 2 is 6. This is my factored answer. I can always, always, always check my work. So if I want to check my work, X plus 4 times X plus 2. If I do my firsts, that's X squared. My lasts, that's 2X. My outers are 2X, my inners are 4X, and my lasts give me 8. And then I add my like terms. X squared plus 6X plus 8. That's what I had originally. So I know that this is the factored answer. Again, to factor something means to write it as the product of two things. So this is the factored answer. Let's try another one. We're going to try to find the factors. We're going to factor this. So again, we're going to make a table every time. We're going to find the factors of C that add to be B. So in this problem, B is 11. So I need the two numbers to add to be 11. And the C is 10. So they need to multiply to be 10. And so I need to think. I just start brainstorming. This is a guess and check process. What two numbers multiply to be 10? 2 and 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. Then I try to add them. Is 2 plus 5